Hello, I'm Alexandros Nicolaides. I work at the Neo Bar in Zurich, in Switzerland, and last year we represented Switzerland at world-class finals. One of my greatest passions in bartending is bringing cocktails and food together to create new flavor combinations and experiences for my clients. Many bartenders know that when it comes to flavoring techniques, the bar is still catching up with the kitchen. At the Neo Bar, I work alongside my good friend and chef Sasha Skraban. His chef skills really help when we are trying to realize a fantastic food and cocktail combination. Right now, we have another crazy idea that we're working on. Sasha and I want to create a drink that pushes even our own boundaries, something that captures the dramatic change of season in Switzerland. To make it work, we needed some help from a wise man, a magician of flavor, the Alchemist chef Stefan Wisner. Stefan is a Michelin-starred chef who loves to bring the outdoors into his dishes. He uses far-out techniques to create amazing flavors in his restaurant, with a very special nickname.
Ich bin sogenannte Hexer. Die Dorfbeiz ist momentan auf 17 Gourmio und ein Michelin. Monotypie ist das, was du heute erlebt hast, quasi. Oder wenn du siehst, dort den Bach, dann das Schwemmholz, die Bachkresse, dann kannst du dir noch die Forellen vorstellen, die Steine, und dann tust du das zusammenbringen. Das ist für mich monotypische Kochkunst, oder?
We saw and tasted hay soup, and there is a reason why he's called the Witcher. Stefan's curiosity let him find flavors on places where nobody would think. Before we went up to the mountains, Stefan showed us actually a room filled up with spices and flavors. I would like to call it a panorama of aroma. Sasha was particularly impressed about the method to cook the meat with a heated up pine cone. It's not only about flavor, it's also sometimes about just enhancing the fantasy of your guests. Stefan asked us to come with him in the forest, in the mountains, to collect some ingredients. What you see is the Witcher of the Emsal hunting his plants he's going to use in the kitchen. Hunting aromas and hunting spices, and everything is in the forest. He showed us to discover the soil with our senses, with the eyes, with the ears, with the hands, and also with the tongue and the nose. We picked the plants and we tasted them. Even when these plants look nearly exactly the same, only Stefan would know that these are two unique flavors that he could use in his kitchen. Of course, not everything that you found in the forest you can eat. But perhaps you can smoke it, perhaps you can use it as decoration. If you're not sure, it's better to talk with a botanist. After seeing Stefan at work and seeing how he uses the flavors of the forest, Sasha and I have all the inspiration we need to create our own drink. We're going to make a cocktail that you can make out in the forest of Switzerland, and we'll call it the Forest Scout Cocktail. Using the ingredients we harvested from the mountains, combined with Talisker Storm and freshly culled fruit, we can capture the smokiness of the campfire and freshness of the forest. Sasha was going to make the trout in the sous vide technique together with the plants we found. It helps to keep the aromas and it helps to keep the meat soft and fresh. We use the same technique also to infuse the Talisker Storm with Douglas fir pine needles. They have a slight lemongrass aroma, that's why they're called also the lemongrass of the Alps. In the tradition of camping, we try to make an instant bitter powder that we could mix up and to use again in the forest. It was only through trying these flavors we found that they work so well together. Everything was prepared and looking wonderful. The only thing was missing was just now to serve the cocktail and to drink it. So first we had to light the campfire. In the next moment we had to put the snow, our cocktail, into this little pan. There you have it, in a taste of spring in Switzerland, the melting of the snow and the emerging greenery. I hope you can see that with a little bit of imagination and some advice and skills from the kitchen, we can create amazing new flavors, aromas and experience in the bar. Cheers!